At my grandmother's birthday dinner, my uncle asked where I lived. Gold Coast, top floor. The table went quiet. A relative recognized my name from Northline Recall and Compliance and asked if I was the CEO. I said yes. My mother's face changed. For years, she had presented my older sister as the family success story while describing my work as something with boxes. You always have to make everything about you, Mom snapped. Then she threw her wine at me. It hit my shoulder and splashed across my dress. Nobody moved. Grandma looked at my mother, then told me not to leave before speaking with her privately. Mom had always ranked us. She once moved my award off the hallway display to make room for my sister's debate photo. My sister later built a career in wealth management. I built Northline into a company handling product recoveries across North America. Mom barely knew. Grandma did. After dinner, she told me she had started putting certain decisions in writing. Whatever she did with her estate, she said, would be her choice and documented independently. 9 months later, she died. Her revised plan funded a scholarship program, left gifts to relatives, and gave me the largest remaining share, plus responsibility for 2 family properties. My sister received a smaller fixed inheritance with no management authority. 3 weeks into probate, I was served at work. My sister was contesting the will. She accused me of manipulating Grandma and interfering with the old estate plan. Then I found the allegation that changed everything. She claimed I had gone with Grandma to an attorney's meeting on April 16 and helped shape the revised will. I had never attended that meeting. On April 16, I was in St. Louis running an emergency recovery operation. Hotel records, building access, travel records, and client logs could prove it. My attorney warned me that one false date would not end the case. We still had to prove Grandma acted independently, so I chose not to retaliate publicly. We would answer with records. Grandma's estate attorney showed that Grandma requested her own appointments and attended them alone. A physician had evaluated her capacity. Grandma also told the firm not to copy either granddaughter on drafts. My attorney also learned that Grandma had recorded a statement explaining her decisions. Then discovery showed what Grandma had been worried about. Months earlier, my sister had repeatedly encouraged Grandma to move investments into a private income fund connected to her professional network. Grandma refused. A subpoena to my sister's employer produced records showing the arrangement could generate professional credit or compensation through a referral channel, with no written compliance approval for soliciting it from a close relative. That did not prove she had received money, but it changed the case. At trial, Grandma's attorney testified that the estate review had begun 14 months before the birthday party, and that I never asked what I would receive. Then I took the stand. I testified that Grandma sometimes asked me about property operations, but I had never managed her investments or asked to control her estate. When opposing counsel brought up the April 16 meeting, I said the simplest thing I could. I wasn't there. Then the records went onto the screen. They showed I was in St. Louis. My sister said Mom had told her I attended the meeting, but Mom had already testified that she did not know who had been there. My attorney asked whether my sister had disclosed the possible referral benefit to Grandma in writing. No. Had her employer approved the solicitation? My sister said she had not considered it formal solicitation. Then my attorney displayed an email where my sister wrote, I can start the transfer paperwork once you confirm. After Grandma rejected the proposal, my sister sent another message saying that if Grandma gave her no control over the properties, she should not expect my sister to keep fixing her financial problems. Grandma forwarded it to her estate attorney with 4 words. This is what worries me. My sister called it personal frustration. Then Grandma's recorded statement played. She said my sister repeatedly challenged her financial decisions. She said I had never asked for the properties. Then she looked into the camera. This is my decision. Nobody moved. 3 days later, the judge upheld the revised will. Grandma had capacity, independent legal advice, and clearly expressed intentions. The ruling also noted that the April 16 allegation was contradicted by objective evidence. My sister's employer separately reviewed the compliance issues exposed during the case and later terminated her. I never called her employer or her clients. I defended myself and let the records speak. Afterward, I kept Grandma's scholarship program exactly as she designed it and placed the properties under professional management. I kept one.